guys, it has been quite a time since I filmed a video, so welcome back. If you notice, my scenery is a little bit different because I decided to film a weekly vlog this week. So today is Monday morning and I'm actually house sitting at my best friend's parents' house for, starting from this weekend until Wednesday. So for the first couple days, I will be living here, which is amazing. They're basically my second family, so I'm just here looking after their house and yeah, working from here this week, so that's exciting. If I sound terrible and also look crazy, it's because I'm definitely getting sick. Work has been incredibly stressful. It's literally the second week back to work and we start off the new year with a bang with multiple people actually getting laid off. So yeah, I'm trying to pick up all of the slack from that work because we don't have any plans to hire anybody else. So that's gonna be me doing all of that work. My camera's gonna die. I'm very sick, so I'm gonna charge my battery and I'll see you after we get this day started with work. I also did drive to the pharmacy this morning and get some medicine, so we're gonna make it through this week together. Okay. Okay, little update. I did my only meeting that I had scheduled for the day and I got a lot of work done that is on my to-dos. Like I kind of mentioned earlier, we have just a big old disaster at work because of changes that they're making in the company, and a lot of workload is falling on me and my one other coworker. So yeah, we've got a lot to do and a lot of stuff that's really just like honestly falling on us. So it's been a bit of a disaster. I still sound very sick, so I'm making some more tea. I don't feel incredibly sick, although I do feel more like sick symptoms now. But for the past week, I've had like weird half sick feelings. So I've just been like exhausted. I've had naps. I never have naps, but I had a nap yesterday. I've been having like this weird like fever kind of thing, like just come and go. I have kind of like chills today and I'm feeling just like so run down and tired. I think it's just like a stress sickness thing because I'm not just like I just wish I would just like get sick and have a few days that were just like bad and then it would get better. But instead I've had this like week and a half, 2 week long, I don't even know what random thing. So maybe we'll actually be getting sick today, which sucks because I literally don't have time to get sick, but at the same time I just want it to be over with and not this like half in half out sitch. So that's what's going on right now. Like I said, I'm house sitting, which is amazing. Tonight I'm gonna go back to my parents' place, have dinner with my dad. I think I'm going to run to Staples tonight and that will be my one like after work thing that I'm doing tonight basically, because I need a new pencil case for my pens and stuff because I really don't like the case that it's in right now or the bag that I have them in. It just, I don't know, I'm just not liking it, so I want to switch that out for something else. I'll probably do that tonight. Otherwise, that's kind of all that is going on. It is, like I said, the second week of January now, so yeah. What a start to 2025. We'll probably do a little talk about kind of like goals and what the future is looking like for this year because I always love those videos. I've been binging all of the 2025 reset videos and all that kind of good stuff. So happy new year, happy 2025 if I haven't said so already. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to make this tea and then we're going to sit down and do a little bit more work. But I'm a little exhausted just from talking, so that is all. Okay, bye.
Hey,
Hello.
so you said that email to right
Mm-hmm.
about billing them what they want. Is that something you'd ask in this like similar email chain? Like if they want to be billed in full or 50%?
I know, but like the problem is we don't know when they want the unit. And
Yeah,
the
no, it's all
way
good.
that we figure
I'm
that
asking.
out is by doing the pre-install call and then
Which is completely fine.
confirming.
I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, and then confirming when they want the unit. Like, if it
Yeah.
was a different circumstance and we like already had that information, then
Yeah.
obviously that would be different. But in this one, I just want to limit email communication as much as possible to like understand, because we have zero context, any of us, for this location.
Okay.
So
That's completely
yeah,
fine.
let's have that call. Which now I remember why I called you, which is because I think your were you supposed to be on vacation this week or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Your calendar, I think, was blocked. I think we should probably see what happens on the pre-install call, because if they are ready to receive the unit and we discover that the delivery is like ready to go, then we'll just invoice them in full because the shipment will go out like this week. If it's not, then we'll say we're sending the deposit as of the end of this week or whatever we have to do, and then ship it.
3 times.
I know, they always do that. But the thing is like I don't want that to be the first impression as a client, so it's awkward.
No, I agree. They can wait till Wednesday.
So one of the things I'm doing for 2025, which is something that I've done before, but I use the app Habit. This is not sponsored, that'd be cool. But I use the app Habit for a couple things. I do it for my mood tracking. So every day I fill in my moods and I have mood tracking on there. And then I also have kind of like, I guess, to-do list, but like obviously it's habit tracking. So I updated some of those for 2025 and some of the things that I need to do on like an everyday basis. And I'm being very honest with myself as if I actually did these things or not. And I don't care if I didn't do them, but these are the things that I'm trying to do every single day. And I wrote them in kind of like affirmation style for most of them, so that when I actually cross those things off, like I feel good about what I have actually done. So I'll give you a couple examples. One of them is, okay, one of my goals is a random goal for the new year, but I actually have to take care of my teeth more this year. And what I mean by that is like consistently brushing twice a day, which I don't know why that just hasn't been a habit that I've incorporated earlier in my life, but I started doing that like actually consistently a few months ago in 2024, probably in like the fall of 2024. But I went to the dentist in December. I put this in a short, I think, but she told me to like actually be flossing every day, which I definitely did not do. I'm not even lying about that anymore. I never did that. But she showed me these like really cool new kind of like floss sticks that are basically like curved. So it really helps because I have 2 permanent retainers, one on my top and one on my bottom. And it helps with this, you can go in from like one side and then you can go in from the back, and you don't need to do any of this like weird maneuvering around with like normal floss or even with normal floss sticks because of my permanent retainers. So I've been really enjoying that, and I have actually been keeping on top of that every single day, which I feel really happy about. There's been only literally like a few days, like a handful of days that I've missed since kind of the beginning of December. So I've been feeling good about that. So one of the things on my habit list is I take care of my teeth. So I can I can swipe that across once I do that every single day. Another thing I have, for example, like I didn't want to put out like workout on this habit tracker because the idea is really just to like move my body every day, again, whether that's like a walk or it's like a full intense body pump class at the gym or whatever it's going to be. It just means that I am like getting movement in in some way. So the kind of title for that one is My Body is Healthy and Strong, which I really like, so I can wipe that off when I've done it. And then you can see the one today here, which is not always here, but it is indeed something that I have reminding me every Monday, which is I choose to spend my money wisely. The reason why that one's there is because I do expense tracking pretty consistently. I started this back in 2020, and every time I like haven't been living like at home, as in I've been like, you know, renting an apartment or a condo or just like living on my own or in the bus or anything like that, I've done pretty extensive budgeting and expense tracking, which really helps me just kind of like stay on top of my financial goals and like what I'm trying to do with that. So every Monday it says I choose to spend my money wisely, which means I just like fill in my expense tracker from the weekend. Sometimes I just update it immediately because it's on a like a Google Sheet document that I have. So sometimes if I'm just like out pumping gas or whatever, I'll just like quickly fill in the number that I have and put it in my gas category or whatnot. But if I don't do it, I have this listed on Monday so that I remember at least once a week to just like recap what has happened the prior week. Mostly it's just like for the weekend, because I'll kind of like usually look at it like once a day basically, but for the weekend I'll just kind of recap any of the stuff that I spent my money on and where it goes in the budget. This past weekend, for example, I was actually in the office on Friday, which is in Toronto. So I went down to Toronto on Friday, met with some of my colleagues, and then we went to do a client like site visit. And then from there I actually drove to Burlington because my friend just moved into like a new place there, and so we helped, well, we as in me and her, we like went out for dinner, recapped her like first week of work because she literally just moved in this week because she's starting like a new job / like placement situation there. So we went out for dinner on Friday night, kind of like recapped on our crazy like first week's back at work situation, and then on Saturday we went out and shopped for a bunch of stuff to help like furnish and decorate her place, which was honestly so fun. She's been my friend since high school, so yeah, that was really nice to do. And now I need to kind of recap from my expenses there. I didn't really spend anything shopping because I wasn't really planning to, except for the 1 or 2 things that I actually was planning on getting. No, one thing, only one thing that I was planning on getting, and we ended up going to that store, so I did grab that. So I'm gonna throw that into my spreadsheet. I'm looking because my laptop is right here. But I'm going to go through that. And then yeah, there's a couple other kind of like daily things that I remind myself of that I've been doing every day. And you can kind of see the top where it's tracking all of the habits that I have. Again, they do change. Not every day, but a couple of them I take off for the weekends or put on. I also have one that's at the very top, which you probably saw. At the very top, which reads, "Life is full of one good things." I don't know if you can read that, it's kind of blurry. But life is full of one good things because back in COVID, when I was living at my parents' house again, which I am living right now, but when I was living there, me and my mom would always go for a walk after dinner, which we still do with our dog every day. And we would say on our walk, when we get to like a certain part in the street, we have to say what was one good thing. And it kind of helped remind us like the bit of like a gratitude situation. Like we have to have one good thing from every day, even if it's like literally nothing. There was one good thing out of the day. And so I have this in here, and every time I kind of like swipe it across, it'll come up with a little note section, so I can write like a quick little note about what my one good thing was of that day. And yeah, that's been really nice. So these are some of the habits that I have that I'm tracking and that I'm like implementing into my year. The one other thing that I'm implementing as well, which I guess I'll talk about now because you probably saw, is I inhale peace and exhale joy. I'm really trying to incorporate like more consistent meditation into my life because I do really enjoy it, but I do find it hard to do consistently when I'm like not putting my focus into it. So I'm saying 10 minutes a day, every day. Find a video or do it on your own or whatever, but like of meditation. Now I haven't been consistent every single day, and like I said, I'm being very honest with myself when I actually complete the tasks and when I don't complete them, and it's fine if I don't complete them, but these are things that I really would like to make a routine and actually incorporate into my day more and more. So that is another one that I have on here, which I actually get like reminders on my watch at 2:30 every day to do this habit specifically because I need a break during my workday, especially right now. Like it's just so crazy taking over 2 people's roles and like literally absorbing 2 people's roles into my already like full-time role. And yeah, everything is going a little bit crazy right now at work, so that's been kind of silly and crazy, but we are getting through it. That is kind of an update on my habit tracker and everything that I'm doing there. But now I'm actually going to log into my expense sheet and actually do my expense tracking from the weekend and then update a couple of my financial goals If you want a video on financial goals, like more in detail, or to talk about it more in detail, I am obsessed with like financial planning and YouTube and all of the things. I am by no means good at it because math freaks me out, but for example, the friend that I visited, we sat down for like an hour and a half and literally made her a whole new budget and expense planning sheet now that she's like living on her own and all that kind of stuff. So that's really fun. I just really enjoy it. I enjoy like all the things that I've been learning about personal finance on my own recently, and it's kind of an overwhelming and intimidating and like weird conversation. It's a bit awkward to have with friends too, because I don't know, it's just one of those like kind of really touchy subjects, but I think it's really important, especially at any age, but like in your 20s, if you don't figure it out by then, like you need to take responsibility for it because no one else is gonna like come and help you. That's what I learned. Okay, I'm gonna do this and finish my show, and then we'll get back to a couple work projects. Yeah, this is your reminder to track your expenses or update your budget. If you do both of those things, and I hope you do because they're very helpful. And I'm here with my tea again to make sure that my voice doesn't keep going weirder and weirder. Okay. Guys, I've actually done a good amount of work today, but I'm so tired. This stress cold thing needs to get out of here because I am exhausted. At this point, I was pretty much done with the day and actually exhausted, so I ended up doing literally nothing after work. I think I laid in bed for like an hour and then drove back to my house and spent the evening with Ollie and my dad, who lovingly cooked us dinner, and we just watched our show, and that was the end of that night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Why am I getting just the weirdest ads recently? Like literally Tinder and like, okay, no. Why?
Really hoping that they help me grow, but to be honest, there
In case I block that out, an ad for like something to help your OF account? Girl, what are we talking about right now?
At the very beginning of the year to reset your routine and go into 2025 with a positive mindset.
Okay, hello. I feel like a toe today. But that's okay. We're getting through. I'm not talking right now. Goodbye.
He's like, so Rob's supposed to be doing this. I was like, okay, do you want me to follow up with Rob? No, I believe he's doing it. I'm like, okay.
Like, did he just want to talk because like you're a new contact and he just wanted to like say hi or something?
That's, I guess. I was like saying that, like, he was just like talking, like, I couldn't get a word in. And I was just like, so I was literally like just sitting here like, like, literally no idea. He's just like talking about like, oh, this person's not talking well with this person, and like just like his day.
He's just gossiping.
So I was like saying that, I'm like, oh, okay.
This one is more than colored shading. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do a matte finish. I like getting my concealer to match. Actually, it's just like getting off of it. And this doubling brush looks just like, come on.
I have literally just been sitting here all day. You can hear from my voice that I like do not sound great. Luckily I don't have any meetings today, but I had those calls this morning with my colleague, which is fine. But I do have a webinar that I'm attending in half an hour, so I've got half an hour until then. And then, yeah, kind of a chill afternoon. I tried to get all of the projects and a lot of the work stuff that I had to get done in the morning, which I ended up doing, so I checked all of that off of my list by like 12, I think, actually, because I started working like a little bit before 9 when I was like awake and feeling good, and now I'm feeling so tired and exhausted. So I'm happy that I got all that stuff done, and I'm pretty much just monitoring emails for the rest of the working day. Again, I'm going to that webinar, and then just kind of like in case anything else comes up, I have been constantly refilling my tea. I'm eating some of these hauls, and yeah, I told my dad I was gonna stay here tonight because I've been going home for dinner the past couple of days, which has been really nice. But my mom comes back from her business trip, so they'll have dinner together tonight. I will get some food for myself tonight, and then basically just kind of hang out here, hopefully go to bed pretty early again, except I also did sign up for this other webinar for like personal time basically, but it starts at 8 o'clock tonight, and it's kind of like a New Year's kind of like motivational webinar or something. I've never actually seen anything that this speaker has done before, but I got it through an email, like an email subscription that I'm subscribed to, obviously, and she was like recommending this course by this other person, so I'm going to attend that today. It's called Manifesting Miracles or something along those lines. So yeah, we'll see how it is as a nice kind of like New Year thing. If I like it, I can take some tips away. I think I've talked about this a little bit, but I probably will more towards the end of this video, of kind of my thoughts and plans for 2025. I'm closing my work laptop because I always get paranoid that everything's listening to me, but I am thinking of probably moving on from this job this year. I know I've talked about it for like a year and a half now, to be honest, but some things are still changing at work, so there was definitely a lot of opportunity for just like different roles and job tasks and things like that. But with everything that's been going on recently, I am way more serious about actually leaving this year, and I have a deadline in my head about when I'm actually leaving, whether or not I have something lined up or not. That's a very privileged position to be in, I understand that. But I have just really been applying to a lot of jobs and taking that kind of like job hunt much more seriously. But the more important task that I kind of have is really understanding like what I actually want to do, because I'm gonna be 27 this year, and yeah, I literally have no idea like what I want to do. I am very passionate still about environmental science and conservation and environmental things. And I'm really glad that I have my degree in that and all of my like work experience in that field as well, but it's just so broad. And there's just like so many things that I could do with it, which is a blessing and a curse, that I just have no idea where to go next or like what industry to focus in. Obviously my last couple years have all been focusing in on waste management and conservation, both of which I love, but the waste management side, I'm kind of thinking of like pivoting away from that a little bit. I just don't know like where I'm going or what I'm doing, which is very consistent with my life living on the road, because if you don't know, normally I live in my self-converted bus, and I have been for the past, it will be 2 years I think this spring. So yeah, I am back in my hometown for the winter slash this, I mean, I came back a month ago, so I don't have any immediate plans to leave in the bus necessarily, probably do some weekend trips and things like that, but for the moment I am living with my parents, except for right now where I'm house sitting. But I am just going to be living with my parents for a little bit, trying to kind of either just ride out the winter or kind of like figure out what my next move is going to be. Probably both of those things. And yeah, very lucky to have their space. They're obviously happy to have me home and around, which is very nice. So yeah, just really trying to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing next. And because of that, I have kind of done a lot of research into figuring out like your values and your passions and things like that, which is back to my original point why I was on this email subscription list that recommended this webinar for manifesting miracles. So again, no idea how that's going to go, but I will try and stay awake and log into that at 8 o'clock tonight and just kind of sit in bed and watch and see if we get any kind of insights or help or things that I can kind of just journal about or take away to, yeah, I don't know, give me a little bit more direction, because aren't we all just searching for answers sometimes? And if there's no answers, that's okay, but yeah. That's my rant from right now. I'm eating my Halls. It's been a sick day, but that's okay. It should be an easy afternoon. Attending that webinar. I've literally just been sitting in this exact spot. I haven't even gone outside once today, not even for a walk or anything. But I'm just taking the day off. None of my habits have happened today either, and that's totally fine. We need some time to rest and relax and, I don't know, not like die from this sickness, which has been just like lingering for so long. I think it's just because of stress and being overwhelmed. So anyway, that's my plan for the afternoon. I'll probably check in with you guys when I end up going. I'll probably go to the grocery store tonight to just like pick up something for dinner. So I'll probably check in with you guys when we do that. And I'm going to get some flowers for the house for when my family friends come back, because they're coming back tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some flowers for the house to leave for them, and also probably pick up some dinner for tonight. And then that is my plan. That is what will get me out of the house and have some fresh air. But I am so tired, you can probably hear from my voice and from my breathing, which reminds me, I'll give you an asthma update in a later clip as well. So I'll see you then.
Like $16. I don't know, I feel like that's
Welcome to the webinar. Please stand by. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line.
Great, thanks Axel, and thanks everyone for taking the time to participate in our webinar today. I'm really excited to explore this topic with all of you, specifically in terms of cutting-edge technologies for green magnesium production at a global scale. I am your speaker, facilitator for today, Melissa Harkleroad, the Director of Research at Balance Impact Research and Analytics.
As a gas, we have developed a way to precisely control the condensation of that magnesium gas into a capturable form, both in liquid and in crystal format, so that we can generate high purity magnesium right out of the condenser and then go straight into casting operations. A look into one of our reactor systems. This is an electric arc furnace. So as you can see, some bubbles forming, which is that magnesium gas being being released from the melt overall, and that magnesium gas then flows into the proprietary condenser that we've developed. Variety of co-products here. We can make fused calcium aluminate, which is primarily for steel refining applications. We can make calcium aluminate cement, which is sort of like Portland cement, but more of the specialty application cement where you need fast setting, acid resistant or heat resistant applications, much more higher value than Portland cement. We can make magnesium aluminate spinel, which is a desirable refractory material to line kilns and reactor systems.
It's good helping someone. I love when I can help someone, so I'm actually...
Hi vlog, I'm sorry, I completely forgot to film when I went to the grocery store. I was a bit stressed out before I was going for some parking reasons and whatever, but I ended up grabbing some food for dinner and then these little flowers, which I'm going to leave here tomorrow as a thank you. So I'm just going to open this package and then give them a little bit of water in here. But look how cute these are. Right? So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to make myself some more tea. And then, yeah, just have a relaxing few hours before that like webinar session that starts at 8. It's currently just after 5, so I'm going to make some tea, like I said, get these flowers nice and watered. I'm gonna stop talking because my voice still really hurts, and I've got meetings tomorrow, so. You know, it's a fun night when Film Cooper uploads a video.
Actually, it's not. You're not gullible. She's just really good at gaslighting, and you're a victim. And I'm sorry. I'm just fucking around. For the first time in our life. And maybe that's an important thing, because maybe that's the kick, the fire you need under your ass is actually...
I just had a call with a client, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm just getting over a cold, so I apologize if my voice is really raspy. And he's like, there's just something going around, I've had so many people out sick. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. But we are feeling slightly better today. I am in the same outfit as yesterday. because I'm sick and I don't have time for that. And I got this cute matching set on Amazon. This morning I packed up and cleaned some stuff, put sheets and towels in the laundry, had that call. I have another call at 12. It's currently like 10:30. So I've got some other projects to work on, and then I've got another call at 12, like I said. I'm gonna do the dishes and get some other things just like quickly cleaned up before they get home tonight. I'm probably gonna leave in the afternoon because I think they get in the evening. So I'll probably head out just after my 12 o'clock call. And then that'll be that. I'll drive home, finish up my workday at home, and yeah, it's always nice to have a space to myself, honestly, which is, I know, why they let me be here and do this. It's as much help for them as it is for me. That's the rest of the plan for this morning. That was a charger that just fell. You should see me jump. I wonder if that camera picked it up. I just jumped so far. That scared me so much. Even being comfortable at someone's house or even like my own house, especially in the bus, any little sound that I'm like not prepared for makes me jump so bad. Alright team, we are back home and finished work for the day, so I'm actually going to go have an everything shower because, oh my, can see me in the back, that's weird. I'm gonna go have an everything shower and then start getting this room unpacked and cleaned up. We've got so many things all over the place here. I recently did a bunch of clothes shopping as well, so I need to go through all of that, clear all of the packages off the ground, and yeah, just have a little bit of a reset. I am feeling a little bit better. My voice got really bad this afternoon, but it's feeling a lot better now. I'm sounding like somewhat normal, so that's good. I think I'm at about, I would say 70% right now, which is good. It's a lot better than it was yesterday and the day before. So yeah, I'm going to go have that everything shower and get myself like actually clean, because you know when you're sick you just feel gross. Like, I know I'm not like dirty, but like you just feel really gross. So I'm gonna go have a shower and then we'll get to organizing and cleaning all of this stuff up before dinner tonight. So yeah. I haven't used one of these since like high school, I don't think. I don't know why I got it in my mind to try this again, but so my mom for Christmas got me a book embosser, which is literally the cutest thing ever. It says from the library of Ellie Porter, so I get all of my books stamped. So I'm just starting to do it now for the first time. Guys, it's literally so cute. I have to show you. I'm just trying to get the hang of it now. I'll try and hold it up to the light so you can kind of see that. Look how cute that is. So now all of my books will have from the library of Ellie Porter in them, especially all the books that I know that I am like keeping. That is so exciting. It actually looks so adorable. I am so happy with that. What a amazing book gift for a book lover. That's so fun. Now well, not all of them, but a bunch of my favorites in my bookshelf, and I'm doing all of the other ones around my room, which are my favorites, will now have from the library of Ellie Porter on them. That's just so cute. I'm so happy about it. I think she gets home in like half an hour or something, so I'm gonna finish doing the rest of the books that I like for sure want done right away, and then I'll bring one upstairs to show her after. But it's just so cute. I had to show you guys. It definitely does not look like it, but my room is much more organized than it was before, and we are all unpacked. So I'm gonna head upstairs and do some laundry, and then just hang out for the rest of the night with the fam, have some dinner, and yeah, catch up on the last couple days. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Okay, also, look at how adorable this mug is. My friend got it for me, which is so cute. It's a little like retro VW van, and inside it says, "Home is where you park it," which is what I always say about the bus. And it is just so cute. I love it so much. You can also keep my little New Year's decorations up here. My friend had a little New Year's party, and so I brought everyone decorations. Actually, I'll insert a picture here. I decorated my whole car when I was driving everyone over. We brought balloons, we brought little party poppers and streamers and all that good stuff. And then I wore this little Happy New Year crown, which lights up. I bought everybody necklaces to wear. And then I got these little champagne sunglasses, which says "Cheers to a Happy New Year." So I decided to bring these two home. Oh, I also made everyone these little champagne glasses. You can't really tell, but they're kind of sparkly, and then I put everybody's initials on in these little glittery kind of stickers and tied a little ribbon around the end, so we all had these cute little champagne glasses that matched each other. And yeah, it was adorable. It was honestly so much fun. I guess to give a little bit of a friend update, that was also like a goodbye party technically, because 3 of my friends were all leaving or moving out, which are my 3 like closest friends from high school that I still have in town. So one of them actually went to Burlington to start a like internship post-grad type situation for 4 months. I just went and visited her last weekend and set up her apartment. I think I talked about that earlier before I started this weekly vlog. So she's out there. Her twin is actually in med school in Ireland, so she was flying back like the day after that party, I think. And then my friend who hosted the party is doing a little backpacking trip, so she actually left for Asia like 2 days after that party, I think, and she'll be gone for the next year. So yeah, she's doing like a whole backpacking tour around kind of Asia, India, and then probably going to Australia, and then South Korea, I think, was on her list. She's gone backpacking before. Last year she did kind of like Europe and with just like a whole bunch of other countries kind of around there, but before she got to Asia, her dad kind of flew her home for like Christmas, so she had a little break over the kind of like winter summer of this year, and then now that it's 2025, she's going back to continue her next year of a trip. So that was our little New Year's but like goodbye party kind of a thing. And yeah, it's very exciting. It's fun to have just a friendship group that's doing all kind of different things, and honestly these friends are like the most adorable, supportive, just like wonderful people. So yeah, I feel very lucky to have them. And now they have all left me alone in London, when before I was the one that was leaving them when I took off in the bus. But yeah, it's been really exciting, so that was really nice. And that is my friend update for now. Okay, now I'm actually going upstairs and saying goodnight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm a current patient, but on that it says that I need medication restrictions from my doctors. Okay, perfect. Awesome, that's everything. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. So one of my other kind of like New Year's goals, which sounds really weird to say it like that, but for my like health goal is really to focus on my asthma. I have really bad asthma and I've had it since I was born. But I haven't gone to a specialist since I was like a kid, and it has not been getting better. In fact, it's been getting worse. I used to end up in the hospital at least once a year through like all of high school and some of university, and so yeah, it's definitely not ideal. And now I'm like a full adult. I mean, mostly I feel like I should actually get that like looked at for real. So I went to my doctor and I got this test scheduled, which is very exciting, but I just needed to clarify something on the form for kind of setting up for that test, which is going to happen in the next couple weeks. So that's very exciting, and that is my health goal, to really like pay attention and get on top of this as much as possible. Not that I think I can like cure it or have it go away, but just to like actually be paying more attention to it and making sure my body is actually like healthy and doing the right things for what I need it to do. And asthma is not great, so I'm gonna write down what she just said about kind of my prep for that appointment, and then that's gonna be great. Yay. I also just made my green juice and I put some turmeric in it today, and my immune tea with some lemon. So we're gonna try and get rid of this as fast as possible. I honestly don't even know what's happening. It doesn't even feel like a cold at this point, and I don't even really feel sick, but my voice is still really weird, and there's definitely like, I'm coughing now, which I wasn't like a few days ago. So I have no idea what's happening, but hopefully we're getting over it. We're getting rid of this, and I have my therapy appointment today, and I really want to go in person because I haven't been there in a long time. So I'm hoping that I feel okay for that, and it will all go smoothly and I'll be able to go, because I would really like to tonight. So that is the plan for the rest of today, but I need to write this down so I remember for my appointment, and yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm working on all those New Year's things. Also texting friends just to like say hi and keep on top of it. A couple of my friends were texting me the other day, so trying to keep connections, because as an adult making friends is literally so hard. So trying to keep those connections, sending little texts. I really like long kind of catch-up calls or like in-person visits and stuff like that, but if we can't do that right away, I love sending little update texts. Well, I don't love it, to be fair, but I will do it. And that's the way that I can like connect with people. So I'm sending them little update texts about what's going on with work and everything, and my friend was asking me how was the Bible, because we're talking about what we're reading, and I was like, was? Because there's no way I have made it through that whole thing. But he was like, did you not read it? He's telling me he's reading new things, which is so exciting. I love when people tell me about the books they're reading, which is actually so cute, because now my other friends that I don't talk to super often are reaching out to me about books that are coming up. One of them told me about Onyx Storm that's coming out next week, and she was like, I hope you're excited. I was like, I'm so excited, which is such a great way to like reconnect with people now that they know that I love reading like I do, and I can keep sending them new book recommendations. And then you're finally talking about something that's like not like, oh yeah, work is busy, I'm really stressed, like life is hard, don't know what I'm doing, haha. So that's been a nice thing to kind of catch up and talk about that. So I'm gonna answer him quickly. We were supposed to get together this week, but I'm not feeling the best, so I said let's just reschedule. So yeah, that's what's kind of happening with friends. If there is something that you can connect on, other than, even if it's just YouTube videos, I love YouTube stuff. And so some friends that I like don't talk to super often, but if I watch a YouTube video or like listen to a song that makes me think of them, I'll always send it over, even if it's just with zero context, because I always think it helps to just like kind of reconnect on those more random like aspects of things. And it's more truthful, like especially when, you know, these were people that I was super close with in university, saw every single day, like all that kind of stuff. And now obviously we live in completely different places, we don't see each other barely all the time, maybe once a year, but maybe not. And so it's really nice to just like send those like close friendship things where it's not something so serious. So yeah, it's nice to just keep updated with some random like, what shows are you watching, like this song made me think of you, are you excited for this book coming out? So yeah, that's my rant on adult friendships, which is just a weird thing. Anyways, I need to answer him because I've left him on red for like 10 minutes now. I've been trying to use stickers in my planners more. Make my spreads more interesting. This is the moment where this day completely turned upside down. I was not expecting it, but my friend gave me a call, and it turned out to be not a normal call. She actually needed a little bit of help, was having a really challenging family situation, and so yeah, this completely turned the day upside down. But I'm very glad that she called me and that I was able to be there and help her out. So that's a little foreshadowing into what's about to happen here. Hello. Hi. I'm good, how are you? I am indeed. You know, it's slightly calming down since all the crazy, I mean, we're just kind of getting into a rhythm. Like, it's still insane, but we're getting into a rhythm now, so yeah. How are you? Oh, well, I'm working on a project where I can talk and do it at the same time, so if you want to, I can do that. Let me go grab headphones so quickly so I can. Therapy is done, comfy clothes are on, laundry is still drying and needs to be put away, and I'll talk to you guys a little later. We're supporting friends today. A vlog. It's currently 4:18 in the morning. I've been up for like 2 hours, I think, not sleeping well, at all. I feel terrible. I don't know what this like weird sickness, stress thing is that's happening, but like it's so frustrating because I just want to sleep it off. But at the same time, anytime I get like really good sleep, the next night I don't sleep and I'm just having like really crazy stress dreams. So I just decided to wake up. So I've been up for like, I don't know, probably 2 hours, like fully awake for like an hour, just hanging out watching YouTube now because it's so frustrating. This is the weirdest weekly vlog that I've done, and this is the weirdest like feeling that I've had. There's just been so much going on in like my personal life that like I just feel like I cannot catch a break, and it's not helping because all I want to do is just go back to my normal routine of like feeling good, going to the gym, being alone. Like I would just like a few days of like feeling normal, and I feel like I haven't had that in a while. So yeah, I'm not doing great, but I thought I'd update you on what's going on. My friend's currently staying with us. She's having some family challenges right now. So when she called yesterday, I was like, okay, come over. So she's gonna stay here for the next couple days probably. So yeah, which is nice. I'm glad, you know, we're here for that and whatnot, but I've just been not feeling the best this week. So a bit of a weird weekly vlog. I apologize for that, but hey, we're keeping it somewhat real back at home. That is all I have to say. I'm gonna go back to YouTube, and I'll see you at some point today / you know, tomorrow, because it's Friday. Thank goodness. Doozy. Okay. Why? No. No. Come on, guys. No, come on. Why? Two journals this morning. Goodness, that was quite the sleep / not sleep. Okay, well, let's go upstairs, get a coffee, journal. Goodness, start the day. Alright. Well, I am gonna give my skin a little break this morning, so I'm not gonna do any of my normal skincare. I think from not sleeping, being sick, just like generally being stressed out with everything that's happening at work, which, did I even explain that? I don't even know. It's just been chaos leading up to Christmas, and then after, yeah, a bunch of people were let go, and I'm like one of the only people left to like clean up the pieces in terms of like I'm still technically on the sales team, and I'm the only one left. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind picking up the pieces and whatever, but with everything like that that's going on, I think my body's just showing that in physical ways, which is why I'm sick-ish and just not feeling my best. My skin is breaking out, just like, I think all of this stuff really goes together. So I'm gonna give my skin a break this morning. My room is a bit of a mess, so I think I will check to see if my laundry's dry and then put all of that away and kind of just do like a tiny little clean. Not even really like a clean, but like an organize, put stuff back where it's supposed to be, all that good stuff. My friend, who's currently over right now, she actually hasn't seen the bus yet, and so I'm going to probably open that up and then show her that. She's seen like it in FaceTimes and pictures and stuff like that, but she hasn't been living in Canada for the past couple years, so she hasn't actually seen the bus in person, which is crazy. So I get to do a little tour today, which is always fun. It'll be interesting to see what she thinks, like if she thinks that it's the same as like what she pictured when she's like seeing it on like videos and FaceTime and like pictures, or if it like feels different when you're actually in the space, because I think it feels different when you're in the space, but we'll see what she says. So that should be cool. Work-wise today, hopefully should be a fairly straightforward day. I've got a project I need to finish in the morning for a call that I have at 12, which is an internal call, which is fine, but I need to train somebody because we're in this disaster. So yeah, I have that to do this morning, and then after that I think that's kind of it. It should be hopefully an easy afternoon, just monitoring to make sure everything that's coming in is still getting dealt with. Obviously I'm picking up clients from my past coworkers, so it's been a lot of like reintroducing myself, like picking up the pieces where it's left off, updating like our software, all that kind of stuff has really been the focus for the last 2 weeks. So that is the plan for the rest of today. Fridays we always have takeout at home, so I'm pretty confident that we'll be doing that tonight as well. So I'm not sure what we're gonna get, but that will probably be tonight, and then just hanging out, taking it easy, hopefully just like watching some shows and whatnot. We actually did end up going for a walk after dinner last night, me, my mom, my friend, and Ollie, which was really nice because I actually lived with this friend. I actually have some videos of me living when I lived in Toronto in that condo. We lived together, and I introduced like after dinner walks. So when me and her, are you just laying face down? That looks so mean, I'm sorry. So me and her after dinner would go for a walk in our little neighborhood, and like she never did that before as like a routine, and I got that from obviously living here because me and my mom and Ollie will always go after dinner, and she was like, I get to join the original after dinner walk. So yeah, that was cute. So we did that last night, which was nice. Yeah, I would like to get some new routines in, morning and night routines for myself, kind of moving forward in the new year. Just like making sure all the things that I actually want to happen in the morning and at night actually do happen, because I really don't have like solid routines being like living at home too much, especially with the beginning of this year being like sick and like trying to sleep in, and just like, I don't know, it's been really weird not going to the gym, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna monitor how I feel today. I think I'm gonna try and book a class for tomorrow though, because at some point like I just need to start doing my normal life again and hope that everything like comes along with it, you know? So I think that's my plan for this morning. Get this place organized, book some classes for tomorrow, hopefully just like start living normally. And then I called my doctor yesterday. I think I filmed that call too because I have that test next week, and I need to stop some of my medication before then, so I definitely want to like feel good for that and hope that I feel normal, especially when I'm halting medication. So that is the update. Kind of a lot going on, kind of nothing going on. It's a bit of a weird mix, but yeah, I'm gonna put on a show, some YouTube probably, and clean up, and then get myself dressed and ready, and we'll start this day. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, 8:30. So happy Friday, guys. I also ordered these slippers, which came in yesterday from Amazon. Oh, look how cute these are. I'm so excited. So now I get to wear actual slippers around the house.
or maybe even pray.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning and I decided to head to the gym to do a Pilates class, but I just wanted to close out this video. It's been a weird week. I didn't really expect it to be such a strange week, but thank you so much for following along. If you've stayed till this point in the video, thank you very much. I'm still feeling not good. There's just some weird stuff that's going on and I am not really sure what's happening, so I have a doctor's appointment on Monday to try and get some things figured out because I have not been feeling very good at all, as you can probably tell from this video. But it's been a very strange week with health stuff going on for like the past 2 weeks now, or just more, I mean more than 2 weeks now. So I've got an appointment on Monday and hopefully we'll get some answers for that. But yeah, very strange week. My friend is actually still here staying over. So yeah, a lot of I was just obviously spending some time with her yesterday, so didn't really get much filming in, but just a lot of weird things this week. So again, thank you so much for following around. Thank you so much for following me around, and I will see you guys next time. Just remember, every adventure is worthwhile. Keep sharing those stories. Love you. Bye.